Hey YouTube, it's me, Latoya Sharika, and I'm back with another video. First of all, how is everyone doing? And I hope y'all doing good. Well, it's almost the end of the new year, and I know it's a lot of New Year resolutions going around, but I think I'm going to be on the right track before it's the new year. You know, I got a clear head now. I'm thinking right, and I'm thinking with my kids in mind. But it's what time is it? It's like 6:44 in the evening on this Thursday evening, and me and my family we ain't too long just got through finishing dinner. I cooked some what I cooked 2 Cornish hens, seasoned it with lemon pepper, Lowry's, you know the deal, and I stuffed it with onion and some lemon. Excuse me. And I also cooked some asparagus and baked potatoes. So we ate that. We ate good tonight, me and my boys. And speaking of eating good, I want to talk about my weight and and the eating that I do. I was raised. My grandma, she did most of the cooking in the household. She did majority of the cooking in the household. And yeah, I was sitting there standing about watching her cook and stuff and, create different dishes for us. But when it came to eating, we was always told to finish your plate. Eat all your food. We didn't go to McDonald's. Growing up, me and my sister, we didn't go to McDonald's like that. Like the kids go here today. No, we didn't do that. We didn't go to McDonald's and Burger King and all that. When we did go, it was a treat. It was a nice treat for us, but it wasn't often. So my grandmama, she cooks soul food. She cooked the lima beans, the turkey wings, the collard greens. She cooked that stuff daily. We had leftovers. But me going through the stuff I did at 5 and 6 years old, and didn't have nobody to come to or talk to about what was going on. So I took that, and I took the fact that my grandmama, cooked good, and I was able to stand by her and watch her cook and ask questions. So I took that kind of stuff, and I made food a comfort for me. I was in the setting for that because, like I said, my grandma cooked good. And when they fixed our plates were big. We was eating plates like, you feeding a man that's working in the field all day. And then, if I wanted seconds, they would give it to me. So I have a love for food when I was coming up. That food that I was eating, it was a comfort for me. It was like a big old hug, and that was my go-to. So when I, early on, when I would get mad or frustrated or just I couldn't deal with it, I would just turn to food. And my biggest food that I go to is really sweets. I love sweets. I love anything, cake, snack cakes, you name it. And as I began to be on my own, I, dealing with life and dealing with a boyfriend at the time before he became my husband. That's what we doing. I had it so bad that I would go in the stores and buy apple pies, buy something sweet, or either get it out the dry. Well, now before I started making these videos and stuff like that, and decided that I wanted to talk about my life, I was during the pandemic, before the pandemic, I was really going through these drive-throughs, getting stuff just by every day, and I did it out of frustration. I did it out of loneliness because my boyfriend slash husband, he was gone a lot. When we moved here to Georgia, and he finally got on his feet and went to work and stuff, he was gone a lot, and I only had one child, so he was gone a lot, and I didn't know how to deal with that part of life. But before I go into when we move here, I want to talk about, finish talking about the way food has changed me. And, now I'm trying to correct it. I mean, food was a big part of my life, I just don't know. I mean, I can't really describe it, but it was just a big part. And I made it to where I had to have it. And I ate. I didn't care how I ate. I ate, I would eat a whole plate of food and then go back and get some more. Then go lay down. Then go lay down on it, And, currently right now, doing therapy and just dealing with things, isolation, I leaned on food a whole lot more. I did. And I would buy dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of different kind of snack cakes, donuts, and stuff like that. But anybody was really eating that stuff but me. Not even men. And my son, he's a hit or miss. My older child, he's a hit or miss. So he didn't hardly mess with the snack cakes at all. He had to have a taste for it. So he's not a real big sweet eater. So, I was buying that stuff, and really I was just eating it. Because my husband my boyfriend slash husband, he was gone. So much, I know when I first met Ben, his first thing, the first thing he did was fry me some chicken. He fried some chicken. It was so good that I was like, damn. He must like me. He fried me some chicken. Okay, so I went to thinking, okay. So I just put that in the back of my mind. So he would fry me some chicken. Then before you know it, we was eating late at night. Pancakes. Oh, pancakes, bacon and egg, grits, you name it. And sometimes he would fry chicken at 1 o'clock in the morning. And that was just me and him together. So he encouraged me to eat. But I didn't know at the time that he had his own intentions at the time. So I went with it. He said he was fine with me and he liked the way I look and this and that, so everything was good. So he encouraged me to eat and we ate. So I had me an eating partner. So that's what we did. But my weight has really, gotten in the way of me getting jobs, because you have to walk right here in Columbus. Everything is so far away. You park, the building's like way over here. It's way over here. I don't know if you can see the right here, and then the parking lot is a whole mile and a half. So, you had to do all that. That stuff right there was, I'm sorry, y'all. This thing is acting stupid. But that kind of stuff right there was just taxing. It was taxing on me. I'm sorry. It was so taxing on me. I shouldn't have messed with it. But, and, the employees used to know, here I am breathing hard. Or I got to take a minute before I can go on the next step. So, I missed out on a lot of jobs. Different jobs that, office jobs. On top of that, I missed out on a lot of them. And then I had my husband telling me, it's okay. You'll get the next job. He was supportive for a moment. So, that was okay. So, that was all right for now. But my weight has, come full circle with me. And I have to do something about it now. When I think about my weight, I think about being told you're fat, you're ugly, nobody don't want you. I think about those things. I think about them. Because that's what that's what I got. My mom used to say to me all the time. She used to say that shit. And a lot of times, she the way she did things, like, when people would want to try to come get us and stuff like that, she wouldn't let us go. She wouldn't let us go. She wouldn't let me go. Rick go. And if anybody did anything for us, she was taking it. So, my weight, mainly comes from my childhood and my ability to be able to get food due to my grandmama cooking so much. And it just stuck with me over periods of time. And that was more of my comfort. More of my comfort. But, I'm getting better with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hit the drive-thru as much. And if I do go to the drive-thru, I go for my kids. Like when they get out of school, and that'll be a snack for them. I get them I get my boys a snack. But 9 times 10, I'm not going to get nothing. I've been getting better with that. And that makes me feel good, I have to learn how to exercise. And I really don't want to exercise because I feel as though if I go to a gym, I feel like people are watching and laughing. And I'm always thinking that way, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm always thinking that somebody's looking at me, picking at me, because I've seen it done in my face, especially here. So I know what that feels like, already. Prior to me even moving here, I know what that feels like, to be picked on all the time because you're heavy. But, I have to get myself together here. I have to get myself together as far as my mental. Because a lot of my weight gain and weight problems starts with my mental. It starts with my mental. So, that's what I'm going to do. I don't enjoy being this heavy. I don't enjoy being fat. But it's a part of my makeup because that's my son. He's aggravating me as usual. Because that's part of my makeup. I come from a family that have big women, but a lot of them have already passed on. So I don't see a lot of that in my family now. So I feel like I always stuck out because of my weight. I stuck out and it made me feel uncomfortable with myself. I'm always checking to see, do I smell okay? Do I look okay? Are my shoes leaning? Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Because people be looking at that stuff. And truth be told, it annoys me, but at the same time, I'm embarrassed of myself. You know, I may have all the, the accolades of finishing college 2 times, getting my GED 2 times, one time, I may have a lot of accolades, but a lot of that I'm not even proud of. Because I'm not proud of it because of my weight. I want to feel good about myself all the time, not just in spurts. These last couple of days I've been really feeling good, and I haven't let myself get to the point where I'm down. So my weight is an issue for me. I'm already taking medicine for high blood pressure and pre-diabetic. And at one time I was even shooting insulin in my stomach. Yep, at one time I was doing that. But now I just take the pills because I didn't like the fact of shooting needles, and I didn't like the needle, period. Excuse me. But being this heavy, it took me back, because when my cousin called me the other day and was telling me about my weight, and she was correct, because this is my heaviest. This is my heaviest I ever been. I've never been so fat like me. Look at my neck. Look at me. 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 And don't feel good. It don't. It don't feel good at all. Being this size has really opened my eyes, because a lot of times I won't do a lot of different things. I won't go to different functions for my children, or if I do go, I got to bring somebody, to babysit me too, because my anxiety will get acting up. You know what I'm saying? I get too anxious and stuff, so I have to have somebody come with me to keep me on ice. And then the first time I went to my son's school to have they did Thanksgiving dinner. My oldest child, they did Thanksgiving dinner at his school. He was in kindergarten, and I went, and I was so nervous. I was so nervous because I was waiting to see what kid was going to say something mean about me, and then my son, he had to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I was really, really, really on edge that day. I couldn't really enjoy the food there, and I think about that because another time I had to go to my son's school to have a Thanksgiving dinner. He was a little bit older, and I think he was like in the third, fourth grade. And I brought somebody with me because I was so nervous, and I had that anxiety type feel. Ain't nobody said nothing to me, but I did see some looks. So yeah, I don't really like to go like that to them kind of functions, because children can be so cruel. And then when you got an adult that's edging it on, that's even worse. I went to my son after school program, and I got out my Durango. At the time, I just had a Durango. This lady standing at the window pointing and picking at me. Pointing and picking at me. Because I'm getting out of damn Durango, I guess. And I thought I was okay that day. So I felt all right that day. I remember that. I remember all them experiences where people done did stuff to me, regarding my weight. I do. I also remember a woman when I went to go work at the VA hospital in somewhere. I think it was in Port Charlotte somewhere. And it was just for a part-time job. It wasn't no full-time job. But the lady she told me I wasn't even going to hire you because I don't even think you was going to make it because you so big. I'm like, wow. Who says that to somebody, But she gave me the job, but I didn't stay there long because I didn't like the treatment. And it seemed like they tried to throw all their work on me while they go in BS. Not going to happen. So I'm determined to get better with my weight. I've been doing the steps. If you don't move, excuse me, I've been doing the steps to, make it better for me. I've been cooking more vegetables, more baked stuff. I've been doing everything besides exercising. I got to get in the mindset to at least exercise around the house. So I've asked my friend, another close friend of mine, to help me, remind me, push me, because I don't respond well, because sometimes I can be a pushover myself. So I have to get somebody to just jumpstart my ass, kick me in the ass, and so I can go. Talk to me in a way that I want to do something, So my weight has, definitely impacted the way I live, the way I treat myself, because I don't even look in the mirror. Waist down, neck down, I don't even look in the mirror at myself. I don't. Only time I like to wear clothes without no sleeves is at home, when I'm at home. I don't go nowhere with no shirt without no sleeves. I don't. And then, for the last, I'm going to say, since I started having, before I had my second child, I haven't worn anything but flip-flops. Flip-flops or some type of sandal, even in the winter. Because I don't want nothing on my feet that's going to cover my ankles. It don't feel good to me. It don't feel good to me at all. So I don't wear tennis shoes like the average person. I will put on a pair of flip-flops fast, and I have a big collection of flip-flops. Because I was asked, why you don't wear tennis shoes? I just don't like the feel of something around my ankles. I used to love tennis shoes in my younger days, but now I don't like the way they feel. I don't like the way they feel on me, so I don't wear them. And that's bad, because all that's doing is hurting my feet. It hurts my feet. And it messes with me a lot. My weight goes up and down so much, but I don't see it. When other people tell me, well, you look like you lost some weight, I don't see it. I don't see that. I don't see it, because I'm looking for a drastic change. But I told myself when I'm able, I'm going to get the bypass surgery, because I want to lose weight now. And at the rate I'm going, it's not fast enough for me. And I think it's time. I think it's time for me to have that surgery. I really do. And then from there, I can manage it, because right now I'm working on my eating. I want to do better for me, because I know that at the end of the day, if something happened to me, my kids ain't got nowhere to go. They don't have nowhere to go, and I can't do that to them. I can't. So I'm working on myself, but it's at my own pace when it comes to my weight. I thank my big cousin for calling me today, and talking to me. I love talking to her. I love talking to my other one too, which I'm going to call later on. I love him so much too. I love y'all. I really do, because y'all don't know how much it means for y'all to support me like that, like this. You don't know. And you was already supporting me, especially when I was going to school. But, to support me now with everything that I'm got going on, and trying to, tell my story. It's my story. This is my experience. It really is. I don't gain nothing from lying. I'm not trying to even start anything. I just want to tell my story so I can get better. So I can get better and be a better mama, be a better person to myself, love myself better. Like Mary J. Blige said, I should have took care of myself better when she was singing that song, Good Morning Gorgeous. And all that stuff she was saying, that resonated with me. It really did. Because I know I should have took care of myself better. I know I should have did right by myself. But no. I let the reins go. All the reins go, the financial, the whatever. I let it go. And this is what I'm left with. And so now I got to pick up the pieces of my life for my kids, for myself. I got to do that because other people love me. I got to do that. I got to try. I got to try. That's why I'm on this TV talking to y'all. Let y'all know what it is that's affecting me so much. This is not easy for me, honey. It's not. It's not a long shot, you know. And I've done my crying. I've done a lot of crying. I've done a lot of crying. A lot of crying. But I won't cry. I refuse to cry. I refuse to cry anymore. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm not. YouTube, I'm gonna sign off right here. I thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, that helps me. That helps me to keep going. That helps me. I appreciate everybody that's watching. But I need y'all to subscribe and like my channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit this button right here. Thumbs up button. Hit it. Come back. Watch more videos. Watch the ones that I already have out. Because I'm going to post them daily. Monday through Friday. I need the support of my peers, my community. Anybody and everybody. I need the support. Hit that button. Hit that thumbs up button. Please. Please. Keep supporting me. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.